G'day guys and welcome back to Gans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So as you can see, Ultimate Clash has reset itself, and so we've got another typing switch for all of these opponents. So still just up against Jiren here, so nothing spectacular, nothing new. You should be, if you've been able to get through these so far, you should certainly be fine doing so this time, because Jiren is strong STR, so AGL is pretty stacked in terms of offensive power, so you should be able to just wipe him out before he's able to do any crazy type of damage to you guys. As you can see, I am going with the low class warriors to start off. I always like to use either that or the Ginyu Force. Lately, since I've gotten a lot more units, I generally don't use the Ginyu Force anymore for the last couple of battlefields, but this Team Bardock team does go pretty well to just eliminating the first two levels. And then if you haven't been able to complete many levels, I certainly recommend grinding up these two. Even if you're only beating those 2 levels per battlefield, you're going to start stacking up that battlefield memory, and you'll be able to get cooler at the LR from the store, and whatever you're able to get is certainly going to go a long way to helping you here. So just my little bit of advice, I guess. So we'll grab these. As you can see, we'll finish this here, and we'll have taken no damage. Nappa you can knock over really easy with this team or the Ginyu team. And then he just survived. That's alright. So I'd have to think that we'd be getting the Freezer battlefield pretty soon. It will be good to finally get something different. While I do enjoy Battlefield, I think it's up there with my favourite content on the game. It's just the fact that it is the same every month. Can get a bit dry, I guess we'll say. So again, just going in with an extreme strong team. Just select anything, because at this stage these guys are going to absolutely power through here. Demon King Piccolo does the sealing, so we got Broly cop the seal at the end there. We'll collect that into those, and we'll just bring down those. So I feel like a lot of Battlefield is setting up for your next rotation, when you're not going to have amazing links together, because you are doing generally mono type teams. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of these guys don't give each other overly much key, and that's why having an orb changer such as this Margin Vegeta can be so handy. So let's see, sealed there. We'll just chuck you there, and that'll be GG's, and we'll be able to move on to the next stage. Goku Black with his EZA is really solid for the for events like Battlefield, because he doesn't need those key links. If he's getting attacked, he's going to give himself some key, so he's able to get off his supers really easy, especially if you have him in that first slot being hit before he's able to get off his attack. You can go from from not getting a super to having your 12 key turn into a 13 key or whatever. So he can be really useful in here, and we'll start with Goten. So we'll do another extreme team. We'll go with Extreme Fizz here. So we'll go Cooler. Who will we take out? Maybe we'll take out Deborah, put in the Goku Black. After his EZA, remember, he does give key to extreme type extreme type allies, sorry. So as you can see here, we might just go for the big super attack there, and we'll collect those. He also gets stronger with each key sphere obtained, so if you're able to get him a volume of key spheres, his defense is going to be better. He's going to do a lot of damage on the attack for you. It's just a smart idea, I guess. 65k, it's not too bad. As you can see, we got 420k health pretty much. So as you can see, his numbers drop off a lot when he's not linked next to one of those perfect cells, but bang, with that type advantage, just obliterates through this battlefield. And yeah, we're nearly done already. So I guess we'll go for that guaranteed dodge, so that we don't have to watch any. What we got here? They actually link really well together. The androids and the Broly, Chilo, and Lemo. Remember, they got that 100% chance to dodge if you get the 7 key spheres. So that's always wise, especially makes these guys so good in extreme SBR, normal SBR. Anytime, especially with how those attacks can be loaded on one part of the rotation, to be able to take 0 damage on that's just crazy good. So again, we'll go with an extreme team here. We've got the orb changer in 18. We've got the support in the int metal core EZA. So another really solid team, and we'll smash out Pycon here. So let's see what we get. So what we'll do here is we'll open up those AGL key spheres. We're not going to get a super off, so we'll just do that, because this Rose does have that ability to do more damage depending on how many key spheres you can get him. So if you're able to get him up to his 24 key sphere, you're going to be doing outrageous damage, and that's why I do like to bring in that Android 18 unit into my extreme int teams, because if you're getting that those orbs changed, it just makes this so much easier. So we're 2.8 million, solid. Just got Boo in there for my leader skill pretty much. So we got the links there. What are Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle. Obviously Big Bad Bosses is the go-to link at the moment. I can imagine that Cell could possibly finish him just here with that support that he is getting from the int metal cooler. Oh, very close. And then, as you can see, my Janemba is only SA10, so we're not getting any outrageously high numbers on that front from him. So here is the level that a lot of people will find annoying. I can understand why he's painful, Bubbly, but what I've just done is I go Super Tech, leader doesn't really matter, Hercule, you, and you're basically just putting in units that have got additional attacks. So something like that. The main go-to here is going to be the Tech Blue Fusion Vegito. So he's not on first rotation, so that works alright. We'll just go like that. That doesn't really matter. So once he transforms, I know mine generally does the 3 attacks. So with the 3 attacks, you're just going to be wiping out like 400k damage every time. Thanks, Hercule. Couldn't have dodged that first one where you're actually getting stunned. Dodges everything, sinks. After his EZA, this Hercule is really good. No, yeah, I don't think there's any denying that. I like to keep Beerus on rotation because he does have that. Oh wow, that sucks. So it's floated Vegito. So we've got to wait the whole time for him to come back, which is annoying. We'll leave Godkill on rotation because he's got that orb changing. So I guess if you ever got into a bind where you needed to heal, he sort of opens up those key sphere lines. But Bubbly doesn't do a great deal of damage, I will say. The way that people are going to struggle to complete his mission is going to be because of the turn restriction. And that's why bringing units that either do multiple attacks, obviously your supers are locked, so multiple attacks, giant form units, or anything with counters and active skills work really well as well. So if you've got, so I know you might not want to use it at this stage, but the Super Saiyan 4s with their active blast, anything that's got an active key blast is awesome for this. And then you've got your Vegito units that counter. So there's plenty of options in finishing this pretty quickly. It just depends on the rotations. Like if I had have got the Blue Fusion Vegito, up first, we could have transformed him, and this would have gone through a lot quicker. But yeah, it just wasn't to be this time. But he'll transform next turn, and you'll get to see that he does. I think from memory he was doing like 350, 400k per normal. So wiped out little Bubbly pretty quickly. So there's the additionals. More additionals. It's not a bad turn actually. So here we go. If you got down low enough health, you could also activate the Rage with Beerus. And so we won't have him in that first slot because we don't want to risk him getting stunned. That's just a recipe for disaster. Your main damage getter getting stunned in that first slot before he's able to attack. No dodge from Hercule this time, as you can see. Hercule's been stunned. Yeah, 370k. 440. Yeah, we'll finish him next rotation, I would presume. And there's the annoying opponent out of the way. Once we get this done. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing for Lynx or Key Spheres. He actually might survive if he stuns Beerus. But look, if we go one more rotation and Vegito finishes it, that's not the end of the world for us. Oh, there we go. Big crit. That is GG's. And we move on to level 3 now. I did think level 3 was pretty easy this time around. It can depend on what typings you've got in your box. Obviously, some people are going to have really good units for one typing and may be lacking in another. So I guess this typing's just suited me. So we'll do Fat Boo first. So we'll go into the Super Int. We'll go something like that. So this Boo does heal. So if you do have a stunning unit, I've brought Krillin and this. We'll go there. I've brought Krillin and the Blue Vegito Easy A that you can see there. We actually might just get Super off. We'll do as much damage as we can here. He hasn't got a heal in this turn. But if you stun him, that stops his ability to heal. And he heals about 1.5 million, I believe. So it could be 2 million. So it's certainly enough to be annoying. But you should be able to just power your way through this guy. As you can see, we've done 2.7 million there. So even had he been healing at the end of this turn, we would have still have done a significant amount of damage throughout. So 9k. We've got our healer in here, but we'll just collect those to get those out of the way. I guess we'll be banking on an additional there. That's annoying. Not a very good key arrangement for us. So that these are the turns where he can do some, I guess, damage to your stocks. Only getting off the one super here, and he's going to heal at the end. So he's going to make some distance back up on us. What do we do? 2.5. Okay, yeah, so he heals the 2 million. So I guess we still got a little bit of damage in there, but he's not healing this turn either. So we'll be able to make up whatever we just lost. We're just going to miss out on a super there. That's annoying. But we do have some int key spheres coming down as well. Godku is always a good option for events like these with his dodging. I could have also brought in the int Hercule as well with his chance to stun. He's a great tank and he's got that dodging chance as well. He's actually a really underrated unit. There's that stun that I was talking about before with the Blue Vegeta, sorry. So we'll go. We're going to do it this way just because if we get supered, the Super Saiyan Gogeta can take quite a significant amount of damage there. Yeah, there we go. We would have been. His defense does leave a lot to be wanted. But in saying that, he'll get his EZA, and I'm really looking forward to see what they do with his EZA, because I do have him rainbowed. So I guess you always want the units that you have rainbowed ready to go to get amazing upgrades. So we'll go up and we'll do towers. Super strong. So we'll go something like that. Do have quite a lot of super strong teams. I haven't gone through and reorganized my playing roster in a long time. What we might do is, I guess we'll just keep him on. Doesn't really matter that much when rotate off Bardock and Gino. We're going to be doing pretty significant amount of damage here. Probably good that we didn't get supered before we fire off this super attack for Vegeta. As we know, he only raises his defense on his 18 key, so beforehand he can be a bit flimsy, but yeah, as you just saw after it, taking a 16k super is absolutely nothing. And then Gogeta will do his thing. Could have floated him off and transformed him next time he comes around, but I figure we might not get to that stage. Super Strong's a really strong category, pun intended. So we'll probably power through this. Got Beerus and Whis on rotation here, so we'll fire that. I guess we'll do that. We'll see how much damage we get, because we've got a lot of links active. Not many are leveled. Haven't put any work into the Beerus yet, but that's something I will get around to. Whis, I think, is like SA 8 or something like that, so I do need to max him out eventually. Just so many units to level. So the strong Goku and Vegeta will finish this here, and we'll be good to move on to the next one. Still very clean animations on this guy. It makes you wonder what they're going to come out with in the future, especially seeing on JP the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the new Turles army. There's a lot to be excited about on Dokkan at the moment, that's for sure. So we'll go Super Fizz. No, we won't take Piccolo, we'll take you and you. So I bring that Fizz Trunks just for the support, especially if you can get his super off before the rest of your team supers. This works out pretty nicely there. Let's see, do we still... Yeah, so we don't get off the 18 key that way, but that's alright, because I'd rather keep the Vegeta on rotation, just because if we can fire off multiple supers, we'll evaporate. Poor old Topo here. So 1.23. Remember, he doesn't have the top leader skill here, because we're getting 150 to pure Saiyans, but Superclass are also getting a 100% boost. So not the best, not the worst. It's just sort of a bit meh. And then we're getting the key from that Angel Vegeta. So he does raise his super attack on his, raise his defense, on his 12k super. So there, as you just saw, we took no damage. We'll put Trunks in that first slot just because he'll raise everyone's attack. And then, yeah, I'd be pretty impressed if Topo survives this rotation. Pretty sure my Trunks would have to be Rainbow, or one dupe off. But it'd be very close. This Vegeta is rainbowed with full link level 10, so you're getting to see pretty good output from him here, considering he hasn't got a second 150 or 170% lead here. So Beerus, very cool animation. His sticker looks amazing. If you haven't checked that one out, definitely do consider putting your sticker on him from the battlefield. I think it's just going to be pretty standard that anything with a Keys Blast is going to look awesome. So we'll drop to Tech, Extreme Tech here, so that way we can use the new Demon King Piccolo. So because he's extreme, yeah. through that. Go to that for the heal, and we'll bring Hit in. So mainly just bringing in this team to give Demon King Piccolo some time to shine. That's actually a terrible rotation to start off with. Because that's going to fall one short. Either way we do this, we're going to fall one short unless we go something like that. We're probably only going to get one super off here. Yeah, we are. That's an ugly rotation. We do get a super off next turn. Disappointing that we didn't get a super off with that Zamasu, because he does pack a punch. I've got him rainbowed, which always helps, but he can certainly do some damage. Yeah, and then our one super attack gets dodged, which sucks. Orb changing, so we put you in there. Hopefully some tech key spheres come down with that. Nope. But we'll get off that. So yeah, a much better rotation for us there. We do have those tech key spheres on the right hand side as well. So hopefully we can get off some supers. This is why Dispo is so annoying. Very reminiscent of that Hirudegon event, whereas you're just getting dodged. Yeah, so pretty low attack stat here. We didn't get many key spheres to him. And then dodged again. So if we go like that, yeah, that works a lot better, because we get that into that. And we'll just do that because we weren't going to get the super off. So now we've got the 5 key spheres down the bottom, and we'll be able to get off another super with someone next rotation. There we go, we finally got a hit. Broly will be able to activate his active skill next time round as well, so I can imagine we'll be obliterating poor old Dispo in a second, but yeah, we just got to wait out till then. Good amount of orbs transformed there as well, actually. So did we open up many? We got 5, which just gets us our 18 key. Click into that. And Golden Frieza is probably going to be your leader for this class. I probably wouldn't recommend bringing in the Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So he's going to be your leader. He's your best tank. He's just an all-around awesome unit. If you don't have him, whenever his Easy A banner or whatever comes back, definitely try pick him up, because he's amazing. He's almost a necessity for the Extreme Super Battle Road Mono Extreme Tech, sorry. So he is, Broly's active, definitely really cool. And then we'll pop the Kakarot as well, get it into that first slot. We'll have a look and see what links he's got active as well. So there's the power up. And obviously you go straight to the 24 key, sorry. I'll go that and do that. And then we can collect all those just in case Dispo dodges this, which would be pretty heartbreaking, because yeah, there you go. That evaporates him, I would have thought. Yep. And done and dusted. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked. I thought that might have shown my best time. I think in one of the runs he barely dodged a thing, so absolutely just tore through him. Maybe, do we want to go super? We might go, we'll start off with Extreme AGL, so go that. Oop, didn't select that one. So obviously you can absolutely power through this guy with the Super AGL. But I thought, why not? Let's try something different. If it fails, then I'll just go out and grab the Super AGL team. So let's see how we tank. Oh, so yeah, we're already not tanking as well as the Super AGL, using like AGL Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, those type of units. It's going to be a much better option. We could certainly still get the win here. But I don't think he can be stunned, so Buiklo's probably not as useful. There's that 79%. I went full additional to make the most of that chance to stun for in Super Battle Road. there. So if he doesn't dodge that, this is going to be like 150k maybe. Yeah, 154. There you go. What a guess. But we'll put you there. Let you have those. Into that, I guess. Didn't open up those AGL key spheres anyway. So after we get attacked, we're activating that passive, so we get extra damage boost as well as we're gaining damage reduction. So yeah, Super 17 is going to be really good for this as well if you can get him hit. And we're going to die here because Freezer's got no defense. There you go. I don't think he can be sealed either, so probably not the best unit. Yeah, here we go. This will probably be like 250k, 300k. I don't know. No, we survived to die there. Okay, so note to self, just say bugger going with extreme, just go super AGL. You're getting a better leader boost anyway. We'll just do something like that. You'll get to see the difference here in how they perform. So I've got AGL Gohan in that first slot. We'll just collect those for him, those for you, and we'll grab those. So already you can see that we have 470k health and Gohan takes double digits. So pretty significant difference between doing the extreme, and then you got a 7 million crit. And like we're literally, had we used this team first and had the same thing happen, we would have one-shotted, or not one-shotted, we would have done this in one rotation. So there you go, guys. There's Battlefield done and dusted. Level 3 cleared. That's the third time I've done it, so I've gotten all the rewards. Hopefully you guys were able to go through and knock it all over as well. Just much more of the same as what we've had previously. So go in, get those rewards. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video. Have a good one.